say goodbye to streaks on your glass forever using these hacks. Today we have this Honda Civic in the shop, and as you guys can see, the glass, I don't know if the streaks are outside, if they're inside, but one of the biggest problems about having streaky glass, especially at night, you can't see out of it. Whenever I was driving this car inside, I honestly couldn't see. I can't see shit out of here. I see nothing but dust particles. But today, I'll be showing you guys some easy hacks that you could be doing so like this, you have streak-free glass. First, let's talk about towels. We have this microfiber towel right here. It is our premium microfiber towel. It does have a dual pile to it. But one thing I do not recommend, I don't like using this towel on glass. Now you want to use a glass towel that is designed for glass. So that's why we have our waffle weave texture glass towels. Now I do have a red one and a blue one, and I'll explain to you guys why. But first of all, I just want to show you guys the grooves that this microfiber towel actually has. So it's almost like a waffle weave to it. So if you imagine like waffles, syrup gets trapped in there. Same thing as glass. All the dirt and filth is going to get trapped inside of the waffle weave, and like this you have a streak-free glass. Now I do have two different color towels. I have a blue one and a red one. Now the biggest misconception a lot of people do is they use one towel back and forth overall. They get all the filth and grime stuck on one towel, and then that same grime is going back onto the surface, and your glass is honestly telling you, stop what you're doing. You're causing streaks. You think it looks good, but whenever you drive it back out into the sun, you see all the streaks. So that's why I have two different towels. You always want to have two different towels, one for wiping and one for buffing off. I mean, you can color coordinate it however you want. In this occasion, I'll be using the blue one to remove any filth or grime, the red one to remove any residue. Now, next up I want to talk to you guys is going to be talking about a glass cleaner. Now, a glass cleaner is designed to clean glass. A lot of people say I could use a quick detail spray. Yes, you can use a quick detail spray, but if you do have tons of filth or grime on your glass, use something that's designed to be used on glass surfaces, and that's why I'll be using streak-free glass cleaner. Now, if you're the type of person like me that has tints all over the car, this is actually ammonia-free, so this is a big thumbs up. Your tint is going to be thanking you. It's not going to discolor, it's not going to fade, it's not going to peel off over time. So what you want to do is get your glass cleaner. You already have your two towels. I'll put this towel off to the side because I won't be needing it, and then I'll be getting my glass cleaner. I'll be going to the surface of this car, and I'll be spraying my glass cleaner. We're gonna start off with the outside. But the other hack I do want to show you guys is on the outside, we're going to be going up and down only. So like this, if I do have streaks that are looking up and down, that's on the outside. And on the inside, I'm going to go side to side. Just like that, I know where the streaks are coming from. So I'll wipe this off. And I start to see some type of clarity on the glass. So I know I'm doing something right. All right, get my secondary towel. And I'll buff off the residue. And just by buffing it off, I still see that there's some type of streaks. But if I rub my finger, there's actually no streaks on the outside. Everything's on the inside. So let's just take care of everything on the outside. Okay, so I just finished buffing off the exterior glass. It looks phenomenal if you stand from afar, but if you guys actually come super close, you guys can see that there's all these streak marks. Now, if I grab my finger, it's not coming off. So the other hack you want to do is you want to clean up your glass from the interior. So funny story, we actually had an employee here that he said, my glass can never be streak-free, and that's because he never cleaned the interior of this glass. If we come close, you guys can see how this film looks. Now imagine driving with this at night. This can honestly be dangerous. You know, rub my finger, it's like some type of oil. I don't know what's inside of this car. Obviously the interior is dusty. I'll be flipping over the blue towel to a clean side. And of course, I'll be keeping the red towel as my wipe down towel. Now, the other hack, like I mentioned, on the outside, we're doing up and down. On the inside, we're going side to side. So we'll grab our streak free. We'll spray some onto our towel, and I'll give it one spray onto the glass, and then we'll start wiping this glass side to side. Now, right now, even when I'm wiping this glass, I feel like a drag to it. That's because there's years of filth and grime stuck on this glass surface. Now, this is why you need a secondary towel to just buff off any residue, to remove any excess, but I need more glass cleaner right here. So I'll spray a little bit more because there's a thick film on this glass. So if you're running into this situation where you're getting tons of film stuck on your glass, make sure to spray the surface and then buff it right off. So let me just do this really quick. Come back over here and just buff off any residue. Okay, so we just finished cleaning up the inside of this glass, and now we have clarity on here. Since there was a lot of film stuck on the inside, we had to do multiple passes. But as you guys can see, this has clarity to it. This does not. So I'll be repeating the same exact steps that I did on this side, on that side. So let's just clear up the glass really quick. So we'll switch over, we'll switch sides. You come over here, I go over there. Spray it onto the surface, spray some onto my towel, and wipe. Side to side. Okay, so like I mentioned to you guys, do the method of outside up and down, inside side to side. So we do have a couple streaks left behind, and you guys can see that it's side to side. So that indicates that everything from streaks is coming from the inside. So I will go back inside, and I'll be redoing the same exact process I did once again by wiping down the surface again, just because, like I mentioned, this car had a heavy amount of film stuck on the windshield. So let's just repeat the steps. Get our glass cleaner, but I'll spray some onto my microfiber towel since we did the majority of the cleaning already, and we'll just redo the whole entire cleaning process once again to achieve streak-free glass. So wipe side to side, and then with our secondary microfiber towel, we will buff off the residue. And we are about done. The whole entire film is completely gone. One big thing that my camera guy did point out to me is you need to look at it at certain angles, because from afar, you might not see streaks, but when you get up close, you do see streaks, and you start seeing the side to side or up and down streaks. So as long as you do this method from cleaning the outside, up and down, inside, side to side, you will remove all types of streaks. Now, another key thing for you guys is make sure the glass is cool to the touch. You do not want to use this glass cleaner in direct sunlight because it's just going to evaporate because the glass is going to get much hotter. But as always, if you guys would like to pick up any of these products that I use in today's video, the links are down below. I'll lead you to chemicalguys.com or drive down to your local detail garage. As always, I'm Henry, and we will see you next time. Look how clear this glass is. Like, I can see my future now. That's how clear it is. 2020 vision. 2020 vision. What are you guys watching? Go subscribe, like this video.